American Reading Company makes sure your teachers have the right books and materials in any combination required to complete or enhance your curriculum.
As schools are accepting the challenge of next generation standards, they're moving away from one-size-fits-all materials and seeking solutions that include collections of engaging, multi-leveled literature. American Reading Company loves working with school districts to make sure that teachers and kids like the curricula they're doing. Nothing like having 50 to 100 beautiful books just right that the kids can read and want to read on a variety of subtopics within your theme. The world comes into your classroom, the kids like what they're doing, discipline problems evaporate, and the books help you do the work. We're working with partners like the Literacy Design Collaborative, Expeditionary Learning, the Council of the Great City Schools, Springboard Collaborative, Barnes & Noble, and COSABOC, as well as luminaries such as those on our Academic Advisory Board, in order to get the right books to suit your needs. We have a team of approximately 20 librarians, reading specialists, who review every book, 6,000 each year, total of 100,000 books that we have selected as being books that kids would want to read. They will pull kids into reading. We've put together collections. I think we have over 100 different collections on the key topics that districts generally use for life science in second grade, bugs in first grade, Civil War in fifth grade. We have go-to collections ready to go, the very best books in print on each of those topics. American Reading Company organizes these collections around our leveling system for books and readers, the Independent Reading Level Assessment Framework, or IRLA. The IRLA is a developmental reading taxonomy built on standards for college and career readiness. Our team of reading specialists uses qualitative and quantitative measures along with reader and task considerations to determine each book's level.
Here are a few examples of how American Reading Company's curriculum and classroom library experts can design the perfect combination of core texts, exemplar packs, wide reading libraries, hook book collections, and thematic text sets to complete or enhance your curriculum.
In Brevard, they have decided that that course is going to be an enrichment class, not a remediation class, which means they are going to do 4 thematic inquiry units that run on the same content students will be learning in either science or social studies, so that possibly for the first time ever, they're going to run a little ahead. So the first time ever, these students actually know more about what's happening in their science and social studies classroom than the other students, which is really neat. So they're doing leveled thematic libraries and core texts and read-alouds, and we did the libraries, and they wanted to pick their course and their read-alouds. So we flew their curriculum team up here, and they spent a day picking their books, and in that time, the book selection created the curriculum. Because as they looked at the first unit of American Revolution in 7th grade, they realized, oh, the notorious Benedict Arnold, told from Benedict Arnold's perspective, taking liberty about one of George Washington's slaves. George Washington owned slaves. Well, how can he be a hero? And George v. George, American Revolution from both sides. Oh, this is about multiple perspectives. So their whole unit now is about multiple perspectives, and they picked all books that would help them do that. And then 8th grade was the same idea, except science, which started out as the hardest, but ended up being really cool, because they start with a dystopia where the idea is that our environment has collapsed. So doing ecosystems. So our environment has collapsed, and then we're going to study ecosystems and what will happen if we don't fix things.
Hi, my name is Matt Rear, and I'm an executive reading coach with the American Reading Company. And I want to show you how we partnered with Baltimore City Public Schools to create units of study. Baltimore City Public Schools wanted to accomplish 2 things. One, They wanted to shift to a curriculum that was more encompassing of the Common Core state standards, and 2, they wanted to use their existing central text. They thought that we would be a great partner, simply because we have leveled over 110,000 books. Our book knowledge is pretty unmatched, and they wanted to tap into that. So we helped them create a series of units of study for grades 1 through 5, 4 units for each grade. And what you see here on the table is a sample of grade 2, Fairy Tales, a sample from grade 4, Inventors and Inventions, and then a sample of grade 5, Colonists and Native Americans. And for each unit, we were able to provide them with read-alouds and a set of small group text. What's really neat about these read-alouds and small group text is that they picked them. So we were able to find every book that was in print, that was relevant to the topic, and that they could get within the time restraints. And they picked the books that they wanted to use to write curriculum for the read-alouds. They picked the books they wanted to use for small group text. And we were able to be there for this shopping experience and provide our bit of expertise as well to let them know about the reading levels of the books that they were choosing to make sure that they can meet the needs of the below-level readers, the on-level readers, and the above-level readers. What you do not see on the table is the independent library. We were able to give them a bunch of books at a range of reading levels to have in their classroom for each unit. Now, on top of the actual books, we took their curriculum and published it for them, and we provided several days of professional development.
Hi, I'm Diana Espinal, and I'm a classroom library designer here at the American Reading Company. The Houston Independent School District wanted to shift its alternative schools' ELA curriculum from teaching books to teaching genres and standards. They partnered with the American Reading Company to provide genre collections and small group paired text sets for their entire 9th grade and 10th grade curriculum.
When DC Public Schools launched a new Common Core thematic curriculum, they wanted to provide consistent, high-quality text for all teachers K-5. In the lower grades, this meant that each classroom received 10 read-alouds and 10 independent titles for each unit. In the upper grades, classrooms received 5 read-alouds and 15 independent reading texts at a range of levels for each unit. As an added service, American Reading Company built a dedicated web portal designed to make reordering materials a simple point-and-click process.
Hi, I'm Wendy Byerly. I'm the Custom Collections Coordinator here at American Reading Company. University City wanted to create an integrated ELA and social studies curriculum for pre-K through 5th grade. American Reading Company helped to provide University City with core texts, read-alouds, and independent research collections for 4 units per grade. Here are a few examples of what we provided for University City. For their first unit in kindergarten, they wanted to focus on school rules. We provided them with a big book in order to provide whole group instruction as well as read-alouds. We also provided them with an independent collection so that students could do independent research on different types of rules. For 3rd grade, they were focusing on communities and careers. We provided a read-aloud of different types of careers in your community, as well as fiction focused around careers. We also provided an independent collection so that students could research their own career that they were interested in. We also helped to support University City through research lab frameworks and professional development.
Hola, soy la doctora Lucía Menzinger, directora de programas bilingües y en español de American Reading Company. Las escuelas bilingües del distrito de Garland, en Texas, se dirigieron a nosotros en busca de apoyos para su currículum temático con cantidades iguales de materiales en español y en inglés, lecturas en voz alta y colecciones de lectura independiente.
Here are 2 great examples of what we did for Garland. Here is a kindergarten collection that we did on bugs in both English and Spanish. This is 4th grade around geology in both English and Spanish.
We hope you've enjoyed this demonstration of our Books in Hand service. Please contact us for more information or visit our website. Together, we can achieve life, literacy, and the pursuit of excellence.
Will do.
3, 2.
Hi, my name is Matt Rear, and I'm an executive coach with the American Reading Company. And what I share with you today, I'm going to start that over. I need to get into it. Blooper reel.
Hi, I'm Wendy Byerly. I'm the
Hi, I'm Diana Espinal, and I'm...
Fourth grade with inventions and inventors. What's that called, Wendy?
Could I have bullet points?
Colecciones del...
Say more about
Snotty, isn't it?
say more about one size fits